nice, simple recipe, but full of flavor. I love nuts. And sometimes I think we take nuts for granted as just a snack. But thanks to the range of Regal nuts, I want to thank the folks at Regal for making this possible. Outside of normal peanuts, there's almonds, there's walnuts, there's pecans, and each of those nuts have a kind of different flavor profile. And it's really what you like. Not everybody will like everything. But when you roast nuts, when you put it in the oven and you roast it, it accentuates the flavor in ways that you would not believe. So cooking with nuts is something that I've done. Once you're not allergic, I mean, yeah, you could go wild with nutty flavors. I'm using some almonds, some Regal almonds today. What I'm doing today is a nutty baked crusted fish. Simple fish fillet, white. I like a plain white fish. You could use a kingfish, you could use a carrot as well. But I kind of wanted to not complicate it, so a real nice, simple white fish that I kind of chose here. And I just have it very basic seasoning, salt, pepper, nothing too much, and I'll tell you why. Simple fish, my Regal nuts is in here, and the first thing I want to do, in this little mixer, food processor, so in a nutshell, you got that? In a nutshell, you really want it, you want some grains there a little bit of grains, but you want it as fine as possible, but just, there's nothing wrong with having a couple grains in the nuts, just there and thereabouts. What I'm going to do with the nuts now is mix with some simple breadcrumbs. This is panko. You could use regular breadcrumbs if you have. In goes your nuts. And you just kind of mix to get this breading kind of just incorporated. Very simple. So normally you season your crumb mixture, your bread mixture, your breadcrumb mixture. I'm not going to do that, and I'll tell you why. I said I have some layers of seasoning here that I want to incorporate that I'm going to show you now. Just needed a nice dish. See if I can get all three happening here. I have some mayonnaise that I want to get in. Some yellow mustard. The purpose of this mixture is to kind of baste on the fish, just kind of baste and brush this on the fish, which will now help adhere this mixture, this crumb mixture on the fish, and then it goes in the oven and bakes. So all these layers of flavors, I said, you lightly season your fish. You don't want to over season fish. Allow the fish, allow to taste the sea. Fish is about freshness, and the seafood is about freshness. So I want to just kind of do a nice little brush. Mayonnaise, mustard, little green seasonings. You can spice this up a little, probably like you use your favorite spice, a paprika. You know, I love paprika. You could probably use a little all-purpose seasonings. But I said we just have to be careful you don't over-season the fish. Nice brush. This is a layer of flavor, as well as serving the purpose of making sure that crumb mixture adheres well. So I'm going to switch plates here now. I have a greased baking dish. So there's a little process here now. And I'm just picking this up. First fillet, dropping him on there. Boom, bidim, boom, bim, bibi, dum, bam. Making sure everything kind of adheres there. And when you raise up this guy, hopefully you will get it looking like this. Yeah. And you just leave him there, let him settle himself. Fillet number 2. Nice white fish. So you see why I kept it simple with the fish. You can't use a kingfish. We said better yet, I think, if you get it filleted instead of the steak cuts. I think I'll bake 2 first in the oven. 15 to 20 minutes max. You really just want the nuts to start to roast and get a nice little crust on top. Not to overcook the fish. Perfect flaky texture. 15 to 20 minutes and we'll be back. After 15 to 20 minutes, your fish should be all nice and roasty, toasty. So that's what you want. You want that little brown crust you see in there, guys? Yeah, that's what you want. And basically it's just to kind of just get it up here. Just want to plate it up. Nice simple plating. I like to keep it simple, some lettuce, tomatoes. But you can now have this with, you know, your favorite rice dish, a little bit of potato salad, you know, that kind of thing. But this white fish is so light. It takes flavor so well. Really, really good. Final touch, just a little bit of parsley, just for a little prettiness. You eat with your eyes. Yeah? So do try this nice, lovely, nutty crusted fish fillet. So I'm so happy, as I said, celebrating moms for the entire month of May. And today, as I told you to the top, we have the mom of a young man, as I said. From the time he hit the stage, from the tender age of, I would say between 3 and 5 years old, he hit the stage and he was a sensation. You saw not everybody could jump on a stage and entertain. And from a young age, that is exactly what he did. We're celebrating the mom of Aaron Duncan. Her name is Lydia Duncan. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Lydia and Aaron Duncan. Mom, come on this side. Come on this side. How are you? You alright?
Thanks for inviting me.
No man. Have a seat. Big brother?
Yes, man.
Every time I see you again, taller.
That is good.
You're almost 5'6".
Yeah, man. I think I reached there now.
Yeah, about them.
Yeah.
You're about them. You're getting taller. Aaron Duncan, as I said, I've had him on the show a couple of times, and as I said, he's almost at different stages.
Yeah,
Now he's almost a big man, 19, still a teenager.
Yeah, man. Turning 20 next month.
Turning 20 next month.
Yeah.
Turning 20 next month. Come on, me looking at you proud. You're proud of him? Yeah! All right, the first thing is that I really want you guys to taste this fish. As I said, using some Regal nuts, we kind of just did a nice coating. Mommy, you feel you could try this at home?
Of course.
You feel you could try this?
Yeah.
Easy to do, simple to do?
Simple.
Have a taste and let me know.
Yeah, man. Like it's so good I don't even want to go in the pot.
Yeah!
Crispy.
Yeah, I like that little nice crustiness, and then the fish is so flaky and nice.
I'm going to try it.
Yes, Joe. Yes. Yes. I tell you, I came with my belly in my hand
You
and
did?
now I ain't leaving.
It's really nice.
Try the recipe on CoupleJoeCaribbean.com, guys. Aaron Duncan and his mom, they're here. We're celebrating his mom today. We're going to talk a little bit about motherhood and her challenges of mothering a young superstar. He has been, as I said, one of the young popping stars, and he has his whole career ahead of him. She's now officially his momager.
Momager.
Since small. Lydia Duncan. We're coming back, guys. Rolling a recipe.